call down or delete call download. I don't know. Release date. Yeah. This is June 7, but it's maybe I'll watch this. I'll just watch this. Oh, there's no date. No, there's a big. Oh, there's nothing here. Oh. All muscle. Where's all muscle? The all muscle. Speculation. Wait, before that, look at this. Look at this. Okay, look particularly at Exhibit A right now. This is a refining moment for me. This particular picture and a lot of reasons why I am happy. I know this is the original Sion artwork from Melty Blood. Yeah, this particular. I know I've been, but this one, okay. I don't like it. But this one, this one, this one, this one. If I would pull right now, Sion Melty Blood. This is the original see. A lot of simi opening new me. No, not this one. Oh yeah, this one. I like the not. It should be this one. Wait, this one. Particularly this one. It looks similar to the. This is the original Sion, the Jurassic. Maybe I could not say Jurassic, but Atlas Institute. But fuck, I need to finish FGO. I need to finish what you call this? I need to finish. Is this the Sion art? Hopefully, it could bring me back to the Sion art, the original Sion art. Maybe this will work. Okay, open it on a new page. This one. This is the original one. Yes. The back alley. You know, I like seeing the sour faces of the people. Okay, I'm quite a bit frustrated on the what you call this, on the ordeal call. Okay, I get it. I get it that the servants are lackluster, but I don't care about the servants. But it's literally, look at this. This is this art. So when I saw this, it's like, oh shit. All right, maybe, just maybe, we will have an exciting anniversary for God who knows. If it will be Sion, okay, fine. I could get, I could what you call this? I could live with it. Okay, I could live with Sion being the. I could live with Sion coming out on FGO and Sion also coming out in Melty Blood. I could go with that one. If this is the direction that they are trying to, trying to go or try to track, then I'll be happy. Okay, I could care less about the others for the meantime. But if Sion will be the one to, jump back Melty Blood again and FGO for some reason, okay, we're good. I am good with it. See, okay, it's just a fraction of a second. Like if you play this, if you play the well, this is slowed down because yeah. But if you play this, because I saw the picture when I first saw the trailer, this is so fast, so I didn't notice it right away. Okay, I didn't notice it right away. So when I look at this, like, okay, so okay, I got the Lily Sion for some reason. But when I check when I check YouTube, was it YouTube? YouTube and Twitter? Maybe not Twitter, maybe YouTube because they're still posting some things on YouTube as well, like Facebook type post. Some content creators on YouTube, FGO content creators, they post screenshots and they could do that. So I saw this, but they are discussing different things. It's like when the moment I saw this picture, it's like, oh, this is OG Sion. But when I look at the comments there, it's like it's not really referring to the OG Sion. It's like, okay, we get Lily Sion, or they are referring more to this Sion, which I don't care less. But anyhow, my point is, if they will bring back, okay, the background turn red can do the only man thing. Well, turn back red. Okay, I think this particular context that he's saying might mean two things. One, yeah, Sion Lily might do something, I don't know, drastic or not drastic, might do something terrible, or the reason that they are showing this illustration, the mere fact that they are showing this illustration, okay, might go back to this Sion. This where is that Sion? Wait, okay, I need this particular. Okay, maybe this one will. This will. This one. This particular. Oh, come on, dude. There's no bigger picture, but it might go back to the Sion. So on the top right, you will see two Sions, and there is one on the right which has a bloodshot red eye Sion. So in Melty Blood, there are two types of Sion. So Sion, the normal Sion, and the other Sion, which maybe it's a kind of spoiler if I would, I will tell it, but my hunch is she might awaken her vampiric powers again. Well, she is connected in Melty Blood by any choice. So this is the Sion. This is that other Sion that we're talking about. Maybe not this one. Maybe open it in YouTube, please. See this particular Sion here. So turning background into red. This is the Sion we're talking about. Forget about the Tatari now for some reason. Tatari is not. I don't know. If I put Tatari into FGO, it will make more misunderstanding. But just put this is a Sion type B. So Sion type B has vampiric powers. I'm not sure if in FGO she mentioned that she has an vampiric powers. I think if I knew it, if I knew, let me refresh my memory. She just mentioned that she's an alchemist, right? But she didn't mention that she has vampiric powers, or it's just a. Is it just a common knowledge that most people know that, or didn't people knew that she has vampiric powers? I'm not sure. But in Tsukihime, or maybe not Tsukihime, Melty Blood, or should I say Kagetsu no Toya, or let's say Tsukihime 1.5, because that's where Sion will come in. From my part, Sion and Foreign God. Oh, okay, but she used her power, but she didn't deliberately mention that she has. Okay, forget Tatari for now. Erase the concept of Tatari. Tatari is another thing, but this is what I'm referring to. So I don't know why they don't need to. Or maybe this one. This is a better one. Oh yeah, this is a better one. I think this is a better one. If the image is true or not, because I could not remember this sprite in Melty Blood. But this one, Just forget the Tatari concept again. It will confuse things more. So this Sion is the one. Are we referring to? Oh, there's a lot of Sion pictures now. Are we referring from this Sion? Why do they need to show this particular artwork, which is an old Sion artwork? And look at the wait. Is this the same? Look at this. Look at this shit. Come on, dude. Look at this. Can I zoom it? Look at her beret. Look at the logo on her beret, and look at the crest on her, shoulders. Look at this insignia. It's close to this. This is the most obvious. This is the most 100% accurate information that you could say that we are going to. I know it's a fan fiction that MG. It's like wait. It's like water and oil. I know there will be a lot of people who will get angry if you mix FGO with another type moon. Not unless they are wearing swimsuits, there are waifu, or maybe they are cute. But if you will insert another domain in FGO, people will be pissed. Especially the FGO supremacists. They will be pissed big time. Normal Arcade was a big disappointment to them. Could remember back then, and I've been mentioning this like how many months already or years when that when that Summer 7 Anniversary 7 came out. A lot of people got disgusted with Arcade. Why? Because two reasons. One, they don't want Melty Blood or Tsukihime to take over FGO, and two, they don't know Arcade. I mean, lore wise, if you want to, and I know the concept we will get. If you want to, if Saber and lore wise, if Saber and Arcade will fight toe to toe, I don't know if Saber has a chance to defeat Arcade because of how powerful Arcade is. I mean, of course, you can mention that Saber has other things and stuff, but I don't know. And that story will never get old, because this is Nasuverse we're talking about, right? This is Nasuverse we're talking about. So maybe Saber's on the weaker side, but who knows? Knowing Nasu, it could be more complicated as shit, and there will be no victor there will be no winner or loser. It might end on a draw if we're talking about Nasuverse for sure, because they might include a lot of factors which is not in the story. But anyhow, but Shiki can kill servants. Well, except Ort, she could not kill Ort because Ort has Ort has immunity against Sharingans and eye techniques. So yeah, good luck to that. I don't know if Shiki will be able to trace Ort's origin, so he might be able to kill it. But anyway, look at this crest. I mean, don't go further, my friends. Don't go further. Look at this, and look at this. How accurate are this? This is an OG illustration of Sion from Melty Blood. Okay, I don't want to put Tsukihime in this one because Sion didn't came out in the original Tsukihime. She came out after everybody's known Tsukihime. Because the animated Tsukihime, or maybe that Tsukihime that all we know about, only focus on Arcade and the others. But Sion is another case. So I'm quite excited. I'm quite excited with this one. I'm very, very excited with this one. But I don't know if others will be, and well, I don't know why this is X Naya's this is X Naya's video, right? So the background third red can only mean one thing, so I could only refer to this one. I don't know if this is the time we'll see on will not be able to control over her powers, her vampiric powers. It looks like this is like a hindsight, like they're already hinting that Sion will this Sion might go to that particular, Sion that all we know. Wait, okay. Let me check one thing. I need to pull out the FGO Sion and get her art, because her art is quite different here. This one? I want the white one. I know there is a big picture. The biggest picture right now, but anyway. Well, look at this one. If you will know... Oh man, I could not zoom it. Can you zoom? Zoom. Okay. Can you I'm not sure if you could see her crest insignia on this one. This is a different one. Yeah, true. This is the duality of, this is really fun. This is really a fun thing. FGO lovers are focusing on Lev, while Melty Blood bros are focusing on Sia. This is really a good concept. You will ask me. Yeah. Okay, look at this one. This is quite different from whatever she's wearing here. So that could mean that she is, I don't know, returning to her origins. Wait, if this is the case, then I might guess that if Sion will come out as a servant, she might be an alter ego, or maybe a pretender. It could be that case. She could pretend that she has her vampiric powers, but she doesn't have. Maybe she has whatever the Atlas Institute, gave to her on FGO concept. But I already know, if we're talking about Melty Blood Sion, yeah, okay, she might be an assassin, or maybe an archer. No, not archer, assassin. Possibly an assassin if we're talking about assassin, or maybe caster at some point, because she's an alchemist. But if this Sion, this is the Sion we know on FGO, right? And we will go to Ordeal Call just to deal with this Sion, then I could see it already that we're going to... It's like this is the time that we segregate Melty Blood Sion from... Maybe that's why Melty Blood is not really announcing anything. It could be a possibility that Melty Blood will also bring back Sion. Because in the entire release of Melty Blood, since day one, okay, for non-Melty Blood players, you need to know that there is a history of Sion in Melty Blood. Sion is one of the popular characters in Melty Blood aside from Shiki or both Shiki. I mean, okay, maybe not Shiki Tono. Ryogi Shiki from Garden Sinners and Sion, two of them. They are one of the most used characters in Melty Blood. Even in the first Melty Blood, even in the way 20 years ago. So Sion and Shiki are always there. They didn't left Melty Blood all the way. And now Type Lumina is here. We're going to Ordeal Call, and if Ordeal Call, based on the promotional video, focuses on Sion unto their origins, and Melty Blood, Type Lumina is not mentioning anything, despite that they have a live stream. Before this live stream announcement of Ordeal Call, Melty Blood did have a they have their own live stream 2 weeks before this, and they didn't mention anything. So maybe they are just timing their, themselves to, it's like, okay, why do I need to stream Melty Blood? Right? Why do I need to stream, why do we need, okay, Type Moon, why do we need to stream Melty Blood? I don't know. And knowing these guys, they do not spoil anything. So, okay, let's just stream Melty Blood for God's sakes, and we'll just let people know that we're still alive. So, okay, they stream Melty Blood without announcing anything. 2 weeks after, you go to Ordeal Call. Ordeal Call shows all of this stuff. Sorry, I'm focusing on the Sion stuff. I'm not focusing on Lev. I know Lev is an integral part of the FGO cycle, but this is better. I mean, if you will compare Lev and BB against BB and Sion, I will go with Sion because Sion has a good, like, this character is 20 years already. And if you check on Lev, when did Lev came out? 7 years ago. Or maybe he was dead for 5 years, then he was active for 2 years. So I don't care about Lev. I think you should for FGO supremacists there, you should think about that kind of situation as well. And maybe you should start going out to your roots. No, FGO is not the only universe there is. There is Mahoyo. There is of course Tsukihime. There is Garden of Sinners, and most of these concepts of the other of these other franchises are also incorporated in FGOs. Like, if you want to get the full experience of knowing the world of FGO, you should know all us. You should also know the others as well. Well, I might be a point because this is the most famous, or should I say, this is the most famous. You know, the best of the best, as we can say, for now, because it's bringing a lot of stuff to title. But anyway, that's only my point now. So, is this really a reality? If this is the reality, then I will be happy as a Type Moon fan, because it's like we're connecting what happened 20 years ago. Or maybe Sion will connect Melty Blood, and you know, she might be able to connect Melty Blood and okay, not Tsukihime. We'll focus on Melty Blood, because I could remember back in the chat, it's like saying, Sion came from Tsukihime, she didn't came from Melty Blood. Yeah, okay, that point alone, okay, it looks like that particular, the one who chatted that one, yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about. That's why it was named Melty Blood, because it's not Tsukihime in the first place. It's another part of Tsukihime. Anyway, I don't want to, go further, but I'm quite happy with this. Whatever this is, and I don't know if people will take hint on it. Maybe not, because what people are focusing right now is this particular Sion. And if they will go back to the origins of Sion, or this one, and maybe this one, no one will give a damn about it, because this is not the FGO in a way. This is not Fate, and what the hell do they care about this one? But if you are a legit Type Moon fan and you love the franchise as it is, with all of its flaws and the other stuff as well, you might want to take a step back and try to understand how did Sion or where did Sion originated, and how did she started, or how did she get into the mix in the Type Moon world? Because, well, there is another Sion which I don't want to check, but I think I already mentioned the Sion, but this Sion is really very, very familiar, which is the Sion. See, and the Sion, no one is okay. Maybe the larger picture of this Sion. Look at okay, perfect. I like this. Perfect. Oh shit! Why they're not? Maybe open it in the. Come on, dude. Give me a big picture. Open in the new in. What the fudge? They're always giving me the thumbnail portion. Give me the big one. This Sion. This is the Archer Sion, by the way. Just in case that the Archer will become Sion will become an Archer. This is the Sion archetype we're talking about. So if you don't, okay, I'll tell you, don't forget the Sion, okay? But if you want some Sion lore. Yeah, she's not connected in FGO nor Melty Blood, but it's just this is just a friendly, what you call this, friendly gesture made by Type Moon to the game developer of Melted Blood, which is French bread. So they gave, they just okay, take Sion, use it on you, because they made their own game, which is not Melted Blood. So they made the Under Night Invert, is their own game, and Type Moon gladly gave Sion the rights to Sion. Okay, so you could use Sion, right? Use Sion in your game, no problem, since you did a lot of things for us, for creating Melted Blood. And yeah, just forget the Sion, just in case. But she's a cool Sion too. She will be a cool one if we will focus on this Sion. But anyway, yeah. So quite excited right now with Ordeal Call. And a lot of people might not talk about this. If someone will talk about this, I think the one who could get close to this kind of analogy, it might be who's the other? Maybe Kitashan, because he also tries to go deeper with other Type Moon stuff. So probably Kitashan will. I don't know if he figured out already, but he might be able to see this, what's coming. I mean, if we're talking about this Sion, he might be able to figure this out. There might be more. He might be add more details to it, because this is really a shocker for me. That's why, when I was watching the trailer, it hindi siya may go to title. So when I was watching this, like, I was already like, oh man, I got sleepy, to be honest, because I could not figure out what will. I mean, I couldn't. It's like nothing interests me with what they are showing until they show the PV trailer, and that shit gets hyped, because when they show the story, the prologue, it's like, okay, they showed the prologue, then at the end there was Sion Lily. It's like, what happened to Sion? It's like, oh my goodness. Okay, so I let go of it. Then this trailer shows up. It's kind of weird that they showed the trailer at the end. Why do they need to show the trailer at the end, right? They could have done it in they could have done it in the beginning, like when they're talking Ordeal Call. I know there's a program proper. They could have done the PV trailer there, but why do they need to keep it on the end? It's kind of weird. So they have discussed a lengthy topic already on Ordeal Call. Then the PV came out like at the end, when they are wrapping up the discussion, or to be honest, at the end of their stream. Kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe there's some more to this, and probably the silhouette. I could care less about the silhouette, but it looks like the silhouette is just for. I think the silhouette is just for the Ordeal Call. I thought, okay, for the silhouette, I thought, because I was conditioned that whenever they show a silhouette, it could be the servants for the entire year. Remember that last year, when New Year or around February came out, then there was a massive discussion on that silhouette, and people are started speculating on it. So I was conditioned that silhouette that they presented in Ordeal Call, I thought it will be the servants from the entire, or for the remainder of the year. But I think that will be for Ordeal Call only. I might be sure, bro, because I don't know, because it looks like those silhouettes are perfect for Ordeal Call. Like me, I have my expectation, but who knows? Knowing Type Moon. Anyway, so I'm quite excited for this one. If just in case, if Sion will be the eighth, if Sion will be the. Alright, gotta. Okay, no problem. If Sion will be the eighth anniversary 8th servant, could not be more happy. think I might be have I could maybe only a few people would try to appreciate. Maybe not ruler. It might not be ruler though. Maybe I could go with alter ego or pretender. But the thing is, we have already a lot of. There was already pretender last LB7, but I might go with maybe not. Pretender is okay. Maybe pretender is out of the hook because there's nothing to pretend. If we're talking about this one, it might be an alter ego. I could go with the alter ego thing instead of going with the pretender. Well, knowing Sion, she might not be able to fit as a roller, but yeah. Might be part two. I think Ordeal Call is a big chapter. It's not just this is technically we're out of like this is out of LB or we are out of LB already. So this is another chapter. So we don't know how this chapter will run. It could be one big chapter all along, and it could not be segregated by like Lost Belt LB 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it will not be like that. It will be a one big project, and they will keep on updating it. They will they would go with that kind of route. They didn't started this one like okay, Ordeal Call 1 or Deal Call 2. It's kind of weird. And if you try to consider the concept that they are trying, the upgrades, the spear grid as they call it, it's like they what you call this, copied directly the spear grid from FF10, that spear grid mechanic. So it looks like you need to, it's like if I would be the one thinking of it, it's like you need to capitalize your spear grid, and the way you, and I think the first impression on the spear grid is like the materials required to purchase the buff is very expensive. So it looks like it will be a long term thing. It's not like it will just go away like that. I think it will stay there for a long time. So staying there for a long time means playing the chapter also for a very long time. I think they go hand to hand.